Cheers. Today is the last day of the spring semester. Let me tell y'all, classes on Zoom are really exhausting. But today is a good day because I get a new tent in the mail. I have been on a saga to find a tent system that works for me. I have gone through 3 tents in the past 2 years, and I still haven't found quite the right thing. Now, let me tell you a story. I was on a bikepacking trip last August with a couple of friends of mine, and the tent I was using was the Tarp Tent Rainbow, the 1-person kind. It was great. I really liked this tent. Second night of camp, I set the tent up. It was a beautiful afternoon. Oh my God, it was idyllic. I mean, the sunset was beautiful. It was amazing. 9 p.m. start to hear thunder rolling in the distance. I was like, no, I don't need to go restake my tent. It'll be fine. For tarp tents and tarps, you have to stake them really taut so that if there's weather or if there's rain, they don't sag. I knew this at the time, but I was like, I'll be fine. This is gonna be great. 12 p.m. the rain comes and it is torrential, and I spent the night in the rain in my tent. It was the most miserable night of sleep I think I've ever gotten. It was terrible. So I sold that tent. I tried the Tiger Wall 2 tent. Didn't really work for me. I don't like the side doors and like having to like climb out. I don't know, I'm just like weird about that kind of thing. I tried the Z-Packs Pocket Tarp with a net tent. I have a review for that coming out next week. And now I'm going to try the Big Agnes Fly Creek UL2 made for bike packing. It's a little bit of a mouthful, but I'm really excited. Here we go. I'm so excited to do an unboxing video, oh my God. The moment of truth. Oh my God. Look how compact this is. Wow. I also got the footprint because I know better. But let's go set this thing up. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting to be a little bit disappointed by this, but I'm not. Yeah, so this was pretty easy to set up. It took me a minute at first because I didn't read the directions. Actually, I'm not even sure it came with directions. I like looked up a tutorial online and then I figured out how to do it, but it was pretty easy to set up. And it seems to have like quite a bit of room. I don't know, we're about to go in and see. One of the reasons I went with this tent in particular, a double-walled tent, is because I have slept in a number of single-walled tents, and I will tell you people, I'm never doing that again. Cannot stand the condensation. I know that some people don't mind it. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. I can't stand the humidity that accumulates inside of single-walled tents. So I have moved to a double-wall tent, and I feel really happy about this decision. All right, first impressions. Let's go. So this is definitely a 1-person tent, even though it's supposed to be for 2 people. I think trying to squeeze 2 people in here would be a little bit uncomfortable for me because I am not small. So one of the biggest problems that I've had with some ultralight tents is that they're so small. I am a tall guy and I want to be able to sit up in my tent just like this, where at least I have enough room to sit up if I want to. I also want a little bit more room to just like sprawl in my sleep. I am not a side sleeper or a back sleeper. I am a sprawling sleeper. My limbs go where they may fall. I don't need a king size bed, but I don't want to sleep in a coffin either. Let's lay down. All right, heads at the top of the tent, feet touching the sides. Not necessarily a deal breaker for me, but I would prefer that my feet didn't touch the end of the tent, but we'll see. I'm gonna sleep in this for a few nights and then make a decision. All in all, it's pretty roomy. I have plenty of room for like stuff. I've had tents where it's room for like me, my body, and my sleeping pad. But this is like plenty of room for quite a number of things. Some books, some bags, other stuff that one puts in a tent. Glass of whiskey. There's a nice little like storage thing here. I really like that. Apparently you can put your helmet like right under here, so that's really nice. There's also a little vestibule here for stuff, for your shoes and stuff. I really like that. That's a really nice touch. So as for the materials, it's made from like no-see-um and like some kind of sil nylon material. I'm definitely glad I got the footprint. Pretty hard on all of the gear that I use, so I think this will extend the life of the tent. Seems pretty good. I am not disappointed. Big Agnes, good job. I'm really excited to sleep in this tent. I'm going on an overnighter this weekend, so gonna test it out for the first time. Super excited about that. I also got a new sleeping pad, so testing out a whole new sleep system. It's gonna be fabulous. Pack this thing up, put it in my bike packing bag for my trip this weekend, and roll out. See y'all next time.